In this video, we are going to look at how can we use Excel to creating the time trend line plot so that we are able to, based on the plot, identify if the data is stationary, if the data has a trend or seasonality. So the data set I'm using is on the tab called the gasoline. So basically, we are looking at the past 22 weeks, how the gasoline sales look like. So all the gasoline number here is measured by 1,000 of gallons. So basically the first number is 17, that means 17,000 of gallons. So in order to do any time series modeling, the first step has to creating our timeline chart. So to do that, the best way to do, instead of select the data directly, is to go to Insert tab. On the Insert tab, choose the chart called the line chart. So the insert line or area chart. And I will choose the first very basic one, the line chart. So once you select that, so everything will be blank because we haven't selected the data yet. Again, I highly recommend that you are not selecting the data at the very beginning. So we actually need to do step by step to fill in this chart. So once you created this blank chart, you clicked it, and you'll be able to see a new tab called the Chart Design, and then we will select data. So once you select data, the first we will do is we're gonna select our time series. So add here called the legend entrance, and we click add. So for our series names, first move the mouse to inside the first box, series name. We will select the label for my second column, sales. And then for the series value, I will first of all, you can either move your mouse down here and then try to select, or the other way is you can just click this upward arrow. By clicking that, it's allow you to select. Okay, I will select all my observation except my labels. Oops, sorry. So I will select all the values under from B2 to B3. After you do that, you click OK. Okay. So the other step is, although on the horizontal axis, that's actually the number we're looking for, but it's a good idea. Sometimes instead of week 1, 2, 3, you might have other numbers. So in order to properly changing your horizontal axis to the value you are looking for, you can click Edit here. So once you click Edit, so that allows you to choose where is the axis labels, and then you can click this little upward arrow, and then you will select from week 1 to week 22. After you do that, click this arrow again, and then click OK, and then click OK. So as you can see, now we're finally able to see our the line chart for my time series data. So for this data, we are actually able to see a shifted horizontal pattern, right? So from the week 1 to week 12, our data at one level, which is here, and from week 13 to later, it is still can be depicted by a horizontal line, but the line are lifted up. Okay, so this is the shifted horizontal pattern. So shifted horizontal pattern. And if you look at the problem we have here, okay, use the data about gasoline price. Please create line plot for the price time series data. What kind of pattern you notice is the data stationary. So the pattern we see the data is called a shifted horizontal pattern. So shifted horizontal pattern is considered as a stationary. So the data is stationary if we don't see the trend, if we don't see the seasonality, if we don't see the cyclical pattern. So that is considered as stationary. So the data we are handling here is stationary data.